Now, over the last few years, I've been binging on Nordic noir television series, and when I heard about The Wave, a Norwegian disaster film, okay, it's not a crime thriller, I was like, yeah, I'm in. Partly because who doesn't like a disaster film, and partly because Norway has scenery to rival our own majestic country. So The Wave screens tonight, Monday the 17th of April, and it tells a story of a geologist and his family who live in this beautiful mountain town at the end of a very scenic fjord. And it's his job to predict the big one, which is when a landslide will fall into the fjord, create an absolutely massive tsunami which will devastate the town. I know you've seen these sort of stories before, but there's something quite refreshing about this one, partly because it is a human drama as much as it is a gripping and intense thriller, and also because it just seems a little bit more plausible than your average Hollywood disaster flick. If you're planning a cruise around the fjords of Norway, you might want to give it a miss, but otherwise, you're good to go. Now this week, one of my favourite actresses, Greta Gerwig, stars in a film called Maggie's Plan. It's a relationship drama / comedy, and it's screening on Saturday the 22nd. And it's about a woman who decides to have a baby on her own, but that plan is kind of derailed when she falls in love with a married man, played by Ethan Hawke. Now the only problem with Maggie is that Maggie's not really very good at staying in love with a lot of the men she meets, and so one daughter and 3 years later, she's kind of needs another plan. It's got a great cast. It also includes Juliana Moore, Bill Hader, and Maya Rudolph. And it's just, if you love a romantic comedy, but you want it to be a little bit more substantial than your average fare, this is the film for you. And finally this week in our Best of British screening on Sunday evenings, the Best of British screenings on Sunday evenings, I should say that properly, is a true zombie classic, Shaun of the Dead. Now honestly, if you want to end the week on a laugh, this will do the trick. It's written by Simon Pegg, it stars Simon Pegg and Nick Frost and Kate Ashfield. And I have to be honest, it does start out a little bit slow, but once the zombies kick in to action, then quite frankly, this parody, it has to put a smile on your face. I'm still laughing about the scene where they run over a zombie and then back up to check he's okay. Honestly, that just keeps me giggling all day. So there you go, an interesting, eclectic week for you. Enjoy.